We're good. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. How we're doing? Good morning, Caress. Hi, Misty. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Sarah. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Dad. Hi, Julie. Good morning, morning, morning. Mary, did you get my email? Good morning, Kate. To let me hear after not for a while, so I'm glad. I'm glad too. Welcome back. Good morning. Hello. Hi, Anna. Hi, Cindy. I feel like it's been forever since I was live. Good morning. Hi, Becky. Hi, Claudia. Hello, Mrs. Shenanigans. Hi, Janelle. Good morning, Green Eyes. Okay, perfect, Mary. For my workshop friends, this week is the week we are reconvening. This week is a weird week because we're going to be starting on Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. as opposed to our normal Wednesday. But then after this week, we move back into our Wednesday slot. So just you'll know because I'll send you an email, obviously, but just telling you with my voice this morning. Repetition never hurt nobody, right? Good morning, Melissa. Hi, Suzette. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Valerie. So anybody else have a full moon hangover this morning? Because I really do. Like so very much. Was sick with a head cold all weekend. Oof. Ugh. I was, remember on Friday, I was super worried that I was getting sick. And um, during Coffee Magic, I did not feel good. I was like, I had that feeling like when you're about to like fall into your sickness, you know what I mean? You're just like right on the edge and you're like, oh no. But somehow it did not happen. So that's nice. And my little Justin is back to normal, back in school. So that's really lovely too. But this full moon in Virgo was and is absolutely no joke. So how are you doing? Good morning, Sar. We will obviously be pulling some cards this morning. If you're new to Coffee Magic, welcome. I'm Sarah. If you would like to donate towards the cause of Coffee and Magic, you can do that by popping into my bio on Instagram or TikTok or visit my website to keep the Wi-Fi going. Hi, Jacinda. Hi, Alex. I'm so sleepy. And I have a pressure headache and I didn't take anything for it because, I like to play that game with myself where it's like, "Hmm." But I also did some big energy work yesterday. So we had a really, really lovely ceremony for a friend. And I think I often under what is it? Downplay. I think I often downplay like how big that kind of energy is because it's just like, oh, it's no big deal. We're just gonna have a ceremony and pull in some people from beyond. Like it's no big deal. But then it's like, actually, I think you need to kind of take a moment and like reintegrate after that. So that's me today. But we're gonna pull some cards and see what's going on this week. How it works is I'm going to give you three things. You choose which one feels most aligned with you this morning, and that'll correspond to the poll. It'll be interesting to see what the vibe is today because the vibes definitely be shifting. If there's something that you have on your mind, just kind of hold that in your energy as I'm pulling the cards and see what happens. Take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. That's all, right? Oh no, well, you have a new baby. That is, I want to be like so fun, but it's really not. There's nothing so potent as the sleep torture that comes with a small child, right? Ugh. Ugh. Oh, girl. All right. So our three things this morning. Let's see. We're gonna do types of mushrooms this morning. I'm drinking mushrooms this morning. This is chaga. So we're gonna do chaga, lion's mane, and turkey tail. So three medicinal mushrooms for you this morning. What are you feeling? Chaga, lion's mane, or turkey tail? Chaga is spelled Chaga. I know you do. Oh, so chaga, lion's mane, and turkey tail. I'm shuffling for chaga this morning. Your choices again: chaga, lion's mane, and turkey tail. Oh, thanks for the follow, Lily. All right, here we go. Everybody made their selections. Chaga, lion's mane, and turkey tail. Drop it in the comments and tell me when you're ready for chaga. I don't think I saw Christine. Is Christine not here this morning? I know you're here. This Christine is here, but TikTok, Christine. All right. All right, my friends, I've got chaga here for you. Again, we've got chaga, lion's mane, and turkey tail. Okay, here we go. So, chaga. Trust, eagle, goblin. All right. Well, we're off to the races on this Monday, huh? All right. So here's what Chaga says. So we've got trust and eagle. These two are very much like, okay, you're divinely guided. You're stepping into new territory. You got this. All the signs are pointing to it. You know it. You're moving, you're grooving, all the things. And then, of course, your ego's like, I don't think so. That's that's not safe. That feels like a bad idea. Don't maybe we should back up. Maybe we should back up. Try again. This is scary. Oh no. Oh no. Anxiety, panic attack. And there's a great possibility that this Virgo full moon triggered you into a little bit of a spin about whatever it is that you're about to do, right? Transitions into entirely new ways of being when the world is completely collapsing around you is a little bit heady. We'll give you that, right? So it's a lot. So that's okay. We can show ourselves a little bit of grace with this one, I think. But don't stop. I don't think that's what the message is. The message is you're being not tested, but you're just feeling that pull of old programming, right? It's not a test. It's just a pull of old programming. So now it's your choice, right? Are you going to fall back into old programming or are you going to keep going with your very established and very magical plan, right? It's okay. It makes a lot of sense. And again, if we can stop fighting ourselves and instead hold space for ourselves, have some grace for ourselves, and just kind of be like, but we're still moving, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Still moving. That's your message. Keep going. All right. That was your chaga. The next one is going to be lion's mane, and then it's turkey tail. So if you're just joining us, maybe you want to choose from lion's mane mushroom or turkey tail mushroom. If you missed chaga, you can always watch the replay on my Instagram or my YouTube. But this is Coffee and Magic. You choose one of three things that resonates with you, and that corresponds to one or three pulls that I'm doing this morning. I would say it's more of a specific collective. You know what I mean? Okay. So shuffling for lion's mane. And for my chaga friends, did that make sense for you? All right. Tell me when you're ready for your lion's mane. Haha, Janelle. Oh, good morning, Vera. All right. So, lion's mane friends are all ready. So, here we go. We've got the Grail Knight, the Frog, and Risk. You know how it is. Good morning, Susan. Excuse me. All right, so Grail Knight, the Frog, and the Risk. The Risk. Themes lately, right? So the Frog is all about clearing out. All right, so it is time to clear out. You're moving, and the cool thing about moving is it gives you an opportunity to truly ask yourself, what is in alignment with me and what can stay behind, right? It'll stun you how that works. I moved last year, and it's been interesting how I have a garage here, and I put all my boxes in the garage and only just started like picking out from there when I needed stuff. And it's crazy to me how much is still boxed away from my old life that I just never, I've in almost a year, I have not needed or touched. So just kind of remember that as a metaphor for everything. Just because you needed something for 8 years doesn't mean you need it for the next 8 years, right? Like some stuff is okay to clear out. And the more you clear out, the more space you leave for new, fresh energy to come in. So this is if you've been like kind of like, oh, feeling that, like, do I need to organize something or clear stuff out? Yeah, probably. Make your spaces feel good to you. Like I cannot emphasize that enough, how incredibly important that is. If you are in a privileged state right now where you get to curate the vibes of the place where you are spending your time, you need to take that seriously and you need to do it because that affects the way that you interact with the world around you. Like your home base is a home base for a reason. It is your charging station, it is your safe place. Like make it amazing. Okay? So there's that. Now, at the same time, clearing out, possibly moving literally, sometimes not literally, but maybe. And we have the Grail Knight and we have Risk. So while there's that too, the Grail Knight is about starting on, there's like a new journey, like a new mission vibes kind of coming through. Like, I'm now motivated secret. Everything is risky. Nothing is safe. When you feel like something is safe, is it really? Like, we can debunk that easily. So, do we want to spend our time like figuring out what is safer? It feels so boring, doesn't it? Like, doesn't that seem like such a boring use of your time when anything can be made to feel safe versus unsafe, depending on the perspective you look at it with, right? It's just, is that what you want to do anymore? Everything's risky. Like, everything. Life is risky. But what is risk also? Could we give it a new name? Are you actually excited? We talk about this a lot, especially in one-on-one sessions. Like sometimes the feeling that you are identifying as anxiety is actually excitement about something, but you are not used to thinking of it that way because it often has very same similar physiological effect, right? You just get like all jittery, your heart like, and you're like, I'm having a panic attack. It's like, are you? Or are you very excited because something is about to change and it's going to be amazing, right? Risky, exciting, brand new. Like, so you're in it now. I mean, backing out would be weird and messy and awkward at this point. So, like, keep going, but also remember clear out, clear out, clear out, make room for the new. And maybe the risky vibes you're feeling are excitement about something new, right? Could it be? All right. I'm not feeling great again. It's so weird. Is it the energy? All right. I probably need some energy work, actually. That's probably what I need. All right. Your last one is turkey tail. Turkey tail. Yeah. I feel that. It feels again. But this happened on Friday morning and then it passed and I felt amazing. So I don't know, man. All right. The last one is turkey tail. All right. Don't forget it's Pisces season. Do you know that? Did you know that? just just wanted to remind you. It's Pisces season. Okay. Tell me when you're ready for turkey tail. Okay. Merlin, novice, movement. I mean, we are really getting a lot of the same vibes for all three pulls today, just with like slight variations, right? So, Merlin, the novice, and movement. Okay, so here we go. So, starting a new journey, big fucking surprise, all new stuff. So, starting something new, but also you have novice and movement. So, like, again, some of you are literally moving. Like, we are moving. We are physically moving, right? Like, this is a very, like, new, but it's not just physically moving. It's moving into this new, basically a new timeline, right? And I want to take a second to remind you about the vibes you put out because if you are walking around putting out a frequency of 4, right? Let's say you're going out and your frequency 4, frequency 4, frequency 4, frequency 4. You will attract around you frequency 4 and lower, right? Maybe like between 2 and 4 will be comfortable to be in your vibration. You have to ask yourself, is 4 your number now? And if not, allow your frequency to shift. It will do that organically. As you do your healing, as you start to heal and like open your mind and try new things and allow yourself to make new patterns in your brain, your frequency will change. But what often happens is when our frequency experiences a shift, it kind of gets like whack a mole right back in by the constructs around us, such as the people who are closest to us, our jobs, our family, right? Um, and the things in your mind that keep you boxed in, like your what do you call that? Oh my god, my brain just like shut down on it. But you know what I'm saying? Like your ideas of life. You know what I'm saying? So your frequency changes. And then again, your existence whack a moles you back into a four. Like, let's say you jump to like a six frequency. You're like, ooh, six, six, six. But that doesn't mesh with anything in your life, right? Because everything is a four, between a four, three, and two. So you have to be whacked back into it in order to fit back into your life. This is a ride you've been on for a while, right? Going into a different frequency and then being popped right back into your old frequency. Like it's just something that happens. Now, at this point, in order to truly like solidify your set point of your frequency, right? Because frequencies goes up and down all day long. It's like it's not static, but your set point is, right? So for example, I don't know why we're talking well, of course I do. For example, let's say my set point is a 4. That's like where I rest at. What's my resting? My resting frequency rate is a 4. I can go up to a 5.5. I can drop down to a 2. But then when everything resettles, I'm back at 4. Your set points are changing, but that's where the whack-a-mole energy comes in, is your set point, because you're allowed to go up and down, but you have to go back to a 4 in order to fit into your life. You can't do it as easily anymore. So now it's like, where are you moving to that is going to allow your new set point to thrive, right? Or even possibly encourage it to grow up. If you think about this in terms of numbers and frequency, it is a lot easier, and then you can apply it to your life, because think about it like this. If you're a set 4, right? And you can mesh with 3 and 2 and a little bit with 5 and 5.5, right? What if you were then around somebody whose set point was 6, but who can drop down to a 4, right? And meet you there? That person would be able to assist you in rising up higher in frequency. Do you see what I'm saying? So we want to be looking to be around people who make the vibe rise within us as opposed to the other way, because we are more inclined at this point, like in our previous iteration, to go down. We are always going down. We're like, let me meet you where you're at. And we crouch down, right? Let's not be crouching anymore. Instead, like rise up and see what's up that way, right? So, in terms of the numbers and the vibes of that, it's just about cultivating energies around you that don't drag you back down into a frequency that doesn't feel good anymore. And want you to notice that we're not giving a good or bad assignment to these frequencies. We don't need to. It's about what feels comfortable to you. You don't have to be at a 6 set point to be a good person. That's just a vibrational level. Does it feel good to you or does it not? Right? If 4 feels amazing to you, then that is where you should be. And you should be happy and have a great time. You don't have to be at a 6. But if you are at a 4 and you are struggling to stay there, and you feel the energy of the people around you pulling you down to keep you there, when the buoyancy that's inside of you naturally now wants to move you to a different frequency, that's what I'm talking about. Do you see what I mean? We don't want to get into that trap of thinking you're better than anybody else because of your vibes. Like, we don't have time for that anymore. That's very like gang of children on a playground kind of vibes. It's not your job either to fix anybody else's vibes. You are in charge of yours, and then you make those decisions for yourself. And as you do that, things will change around you, because Your vibrations construct the perceptions of your lived reality, right? So again, if you are hanging out with a bunch of six vibrational people, right? They're seeing the world through that pulsing six vibration. If you are able to merge with that vibration, you're going to start seeing it too. You're going to be kind of in the same reality, if that makes sense, right? And then you're able to like go down and you're able to go up. You can navigate whatever, but your set point brings you right back into that space. You know what I mean? So just a little something to think about with the energetics of it. Um, you know, that's all. So that's your tricky tale for this morning. I'm feeling like we're doing a very good job. This is really this is really big work right now, and it's taking a huge toll on our physical bodies and on our brains, of course. So we're just going to kind of take each day one day at a time and continually pull ourselves back into this present moment and check in and be really kind to ourselves and have lots of grace and attempt to eat things that make us feel good, speak to people that make us feel good, and just kind of vibe in that space as we very consciously and rapidly begin to create reality around us that more accurately aligns with who we are. The more you do that, the more the world changes around you. So, little steps for big stuff, right? Okay. I love you. I hope you have an amazing Monday. Again, if you would like to donate to Coffee and Magic, you can do that by going to the link in my profile on Instagram or TikTok or go to my website. I love you, love you, love you. I will see you Friday at 10 a.m. for more Coffee and Magic. And for my normalized magic friends, I will see you tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Mwah! I love you. Goodbye, YouTube.